Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. See, we have the front court talent tonight on full display. Talk about what it's like to play against the elite at your position, going mano a mano, you against the best.
Oh, wow. Well, I tell you what, in this league of the best players, you better be ready every night. But to go back to my era, Kev, this was what my week looked like as a Sacramento King in the Western Conference. Play against Dirk Nowitzki on Tuesday. Play against Tim Duncan on Thursday. Play against KG on Friday, and then play against Shaq on Sunday, and then how about Karl Malone again on Tuesday? So if that doesn't make you lose a little bit of sleep,
unbelievable.
You must be one of the greatest of all time. It's tough. You got to be focused every night.
Absolutely. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Gay and Aldridge are up front. Murray and DeRozan in the backcourt together. And it's Carroll in at the 3 slot. And the Spurs making a change here. Hurdle's checked in. It's deflected. McCollum against Carroll. Mar DeRozan on the wing. And they double up DeRozan. Hurdle kicks to Murray. Here's Gay, and finished off by Gay.
Oh, man, the dunks that Gay flushes home are what he's best known for, a relentless athlete. He just flat out gets it done.
Nurkic with the block, but they'll get another chance. Gay against Nurkic. Gay finds Carroll. Back to Gay. Second chance shot. Doesn't go that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
And Nurkic, the last few seasons, has shown that he can be a capable starter. The offense is solid, and he's a great rebounder. He'll get more than his fair share of double-doubles when he sees the floor now.
Now, here's Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. Cullen passes to Whiteside. Gay with the block.
And Gay has put a ton of work into his defense over the years, specifically.
Nasty. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And Rudy Gay, Greg, has always been a fantastic scorer since he came into the NBA.
And Gay doesn't do as much scoring as he once did, but he has become more efficient. Doesn't have plays ran for him, gets looks through his instinct, and as he's gotten older, Gay has become even more crafty with how he scores.
Zach Collins checked in for the Trailblazers, and Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. McCollum outside. Kicks to Nurkic. 5 to shoot. Tries from the block, and it's blocked.
Wonderful anticipation from Hurdle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
A pass to Gay, and finished off by Gay.
And check out the hops from Gay. Just throw it up to him, and he'll take care of the rest.
Trailblazers trail by 8. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance.
In this first period, they've been aggressive and extremely focused.
So that's put them up by double digits, trying to run away with this one, wire to wire.
And finished off by Nurkic.
What a selfish play from Lillard. This guy has no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
DeRozan surveying the D. Shoots over Bazemore. Goes back up. Out to DeRozan. Hurdle with the ball. Working on Nurkic. Wide open look here for Murray. Buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. To the middle. Stolen by Gay. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
Now, here's Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Just 5 to shoot. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their transition game has been in full effect. Back right after. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
I'll tell you what, when you allow them to speed up the tempo, there's a good chance you're going to fall behind.
Terry Stotts, the head coach for the Blazers, he has earned the trust of this roster.
Yeah, if you talk to the players on his team, Kevin, they believe in the system that he runs. He's always willing to give players a chance to earn minutes, and is up front with them. Playing under Stotts, you know that if you work hard and improve, he'll take notice and adjust the rotations accordingly.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Murray and DeRozan in the backcourt together. Gay and Aldridge are up front, and it's Carroll in at the small forward position. On the clock, here's McCollum, and that one goes long.
I like the shot selection on that one, despite the miss.
DeRozan with it, now defended by McCollum. And DeRozan kicks to Gay. Here's Aldridge. Nurkic with the block.
A defensive anchor. I mean, you got to admire how Nurkic uses his wingspan to turn shots back.
That's a 2 from Lillard. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Look, I don't know how he got that one, though. About as tough of a shot as you can think of.
Hit the floater. Carroll for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And a wide open look for McCollum. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McCollum's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's DeRozan. Inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Hassan Whiteside. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Everyone seems to suffer small injuries, C-Web, over the course of a season. Who does the best, you think, at battling through those minor bumps and bruises and injuries and still continues to play well?
You know what, Kevin? I can't answer that question because whoever does it does not let us know also that they're hurt.
They hide it. Yeah, good point. You're right.
Because the main guys that get through it, they're not going to tell you.
Good point. Both teams will make substitutions. And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Last year was a season of up and down for the Blazers. I mean, when you think about it, they won the division title for just the second time since 2000, 3rd overall in the West. Were blindsided by the Pelicans and swept in the first round.
To the middle, here's DeRozan. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
McCollum shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And that first round exit for the Blazers really overshadowed, Chris, the good they accomplished in the regular season.
And that's a shame because they had a fantastic year overall as a group. I mean, they had a late season surge in March to secure the division and 3rd in the West. They don't necessarily have the talent of other teams that are in a small market, but those are the breaks in the NBA. I'm sure this group will be out with a chip on their shoulder because of it.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The kick out to Aldridge. Outside, White. Now the pass to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Trailblazers trail by 15. Outside Hood. And here's McCollum for 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
And so Aldridge will bring it up for San Antonio. White the pass to Aldridge. Feeds to Gay. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Gay's got 8.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Whiteside. 50 seconds left here in the second. Here's Lillard. Off the left rim and out.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's DeRozan missing. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The Trailblazers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. ABC's checked in for Gay. Bellinelli comes in for Damari Carroll. Walker's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for Derek White. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Mills. Shakes him. And Whiteside sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Clock at 2. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Six seconds left now here in the second. McCollum finds Nurkic. Here's Whiteside. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's San Antonio up by 16. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA halftime show on 2K Sports. San Antonio did not hesitate to set the pace. A smoldering performance for them early as they shut down everything defensively and were clicking on offense, going 10-0 to start. By the end of quarter 1, they were way out. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the...
Welcome back. Downtown Portland looking spectacular tonight from the air. Such a scenic location here in Oregon. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been quite a game for Rudy Gay.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Portland, Lillard the 1 with McCollum at the 2. Nurkic is out there with Whiteside, and it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. McCollum passes to Lillard. Back to McCollum. Here's Nurkic. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Aggressive at holding in rebounds. I mean, Nurkic has a real nose for the ball.
For Portland, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. When it came to a big man's responsibilities, you helped pave the way for so much change in that regard. But what are some of the big C-Web now doing that weren't done when you were playing?
I don't know, Kevin, if it was anything that they weren't doing, but it's the freedom to do it with consistency. So even if we talk about a Larry Bird, who only could shoot maybe a 3.5 a game, let's just round it up to 2 threes a game. Well, now, what if Larry Bird had the freedom to shoot 10 threes a game like guys do now? And so I think that the game has caught up with players' skill set as opposed to the skill set catching up with players' game. So no longer are you held to being a big man. Now you can be a basketball player. And being a basketball player for Dirk Nowitzki is much better than him being a big man. Dirk Nowitzki, being a basketball player that he is, means that he is a threat wherever he is on the floor, because he's not just limited to a 2-foot box space there in the post. And for defenders like myself, I would much rather Dirk Nowitzki have to stay 2 feet in the post than to be able to shoot the ball whenever, wherever he wanted to. Because I tell you what, now you got a problem, because he can knock it down from anywhere and everywhere that he wants.
Here's a Portland's going with right now, Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Whiteside. And Hood subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Cullen passes to Tolliver. And stolen by Aldridge. And here's Mills from the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Mills has got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Outside Hood. He dishes it to McCollum. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. The shot's good. Nurkic has got 9.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual logistics.
Pirtle dishes to Aldridge. Nurkic with the steal. And it's Hood in the corner. Rebound San Antonio. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here is Forbes. He is guarded by McCollum. That shot wide open. Timeout. 7 points in the game.
His mid-range game is what sets Aldridge apart from the other bigs in our league. He's about as accurate a shooter as you'll find among players with his size.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Oh, this is no question about it. And you wonder if these matchups are favoring them right now.
White, he's checked in for the Spurs. Murray comes in for Patty Mills. And here are the Trailblazers now. It's a 16-point game. Murray against Bazemore. Passes to Hood. To the middle. Here's Collins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Collins has got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, you can't lay that pass in there any better.
Here's White. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
And how about the excellent court vision? Just keeping the defense off balance.
Well, if you're his teammate, you love this right now because all you have to do is focus on finishing.
Collins kicks it to Bazemore. Nailed from 3-point land. Bazemore's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Murray against Bazemore. Bellinelli for 3, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tolliver the pass to Collins. Here's Bazemore. It's tipped, but he gets it back. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by White. Here's Murray. Another one falls for San Antonio. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1,001.
And And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Murray and DeRozan in the backcourt together. And it's Carroll in at the small forward. Murray surveying the D. Here's Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Inside, and finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, Kevin, great court awareness from the crafty guard with Cullen. A good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
Wasted no time on that one.
I mean, like the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside than inside.
San Antonio leading by 13. There's the lob to Aldridge. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. To the inside, Nurkic. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Carroll, no one around him. No good with the triple. Trailblazers trail by 13. Kicks it out to Lillard. And again, it's Portland converting.
You better play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You got to know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. To the inside. And stolen by Aldridge. Now Gay pushing it up. No one back to stop him. The kick out to Aldridge. Pass to Murray. Clock at 6. Back to Aldridge. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Gay.
Oh, and if you were the defense, you have to be right in the jersey of Gay. A knockdown threat on the catch and shoot.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 15. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LaMarcus Aldridge.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Spurs.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Aldridge.
Well, the biggest impact he had was with his on-the-ball defense. Such quick hands. His steals added up to a lot of extra possessions.
Left side, DeRozan lets it go from deep. Portland grabs the miss. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Tolliver the pass to Trent. Shoots over DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Well, I'd love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't care how good you are. It's tough to succeed in a hostile environment. They're doing it in style.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gay outside to the middle. He's looking for Carroll and finds him. Deep two from Murray. No good. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, we know this team has offensive options, but it looks like there's great confidence defensively now.
Yeah, we have to be. That's what we got to do. If we play defense, we know we can score the basketball whenever we want. We just got to get stopped.
Very impressive, DeMar. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying